FC. Feels like this whole signing the greatest of all time thing has worked out pretty well for Miami. Unbeaten in 11 games with Leo Messi in the lineup. On the flip side, for Toronto, high-priced addition.
But the squad in Orlando is fighting. They'll face this man, Leo Messi, on the weekend. But tonight, Messi takes on Toronto FC.
Yep, big matchup coming up Sunday, Orlando and Inter Miami, though. First order of business, it is tonight.
They can win this, so why not just go and win it?
But couldn't they win it without these two players to give them a little bit more rest? You just heard Taylor Twellman say that Lionel Messi's carrying a slight calf injury. Wouldn't another 3 days be beneficial?
They just had some proof. I know it's against a tougher team in Atlanta where they didn't have these two players and it didn't go so well. So if I'm Tata...
Are you considering
Messi,
Atlanta's the same as Toronto?
I'm not, but I'm not looking at my team.
Over 18 games. There's going to be a lot of decision-making. We'll dive into that throughout the entire night. You have Messi back in the lineup. Same thing with...
He's elevated his teammates around him. He's made this team more confident, more dynamic, and he's a constant level that the way that he's elevated the level of the players around him in his presence and without him on the pitch as well.
We've seen a little bit of a tweak in the Inter Miami camp coming into this one. It is the one side that are below them in the standings. Is this a game that they must win to make the playoffs for you?
Yes, it is a must-win game because this is the kind of game that I said before. It's a gimme game. It can be a game that can be confusing or a little bit tricky if you allow.
Farias, Messi, grips off, and now the break might be on. And this is something Inter Miami have done to Devon. Lively moment from the Italian international.
Win. You want to show that this is a perfect stage for this Toronto FC side, especially when you know you have a new man.
Messi, Yedlin driving forward. Messi losing
chances on goal or chances that your back line's having to try to slow down.
Across. Another good run in behind. You can see the intent there of Joseph Martinez to offer that in behind up so far in the middle of midfield from both sides. Messi trying to open things up. Messi trying to drive forward. Messi on his left foot for his attempt from Lionel Messi and right down the throat of Thomas Romero.
You don't want to give this man too much space to run at you. Joseph Martinez doing a good job to make the...
Jordi Alba trying to get on his left foot. Back in for Messi. On the turn away from Bradley. Still has it. Messi on his right foot. Good block. Petretta all the way across. Starting to heat up now into Miami. Reyes with a chance to deliver towards the far post. Messi with the run! And it's a volley with that right foot just over. What movement from that Inter Miami front three. If that's on his left foot, it's probably in.
Young David Ruiz, though, in midfield. He starts his play off with that challenge.
Andre Yedlin on the throw in. He tries to get it. Insigne.
We know his wizardry from dead ball situations.
He's over it, whipped in. Too close to Romero, strong punch clear. Alba, and actually the flag has gone up against Inter Miami, so a well drilled. Ruiz. Messi trying to play that one. Messi. Pocket of space between three. Doesn't matter. Holds on to it. Ball out wide pass. Alba, lovely ball across, and again Bradley. Messi up to it like a flash, and it's cleared. Franklin came.
Mal Miller on that far side.
Messi, edge of the penalty area. Alba getting thought to one of the fullbacks for Inter Miami. We'll get back to that in a moment. Lionel Messi. Joseph Martinez goes back for Messi. Messi inside the area. And the angle, he was just chased off by Franklin. Number of games in close proximity. And that League's Cup run. US Open Cup. Robert Taylor is readying himself. He is going to come on. Leandre Yedlin giving the captain's armband.